Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 61 of the Cleveland Spiders franchise here on MLB The Show 21, and today your Cleveland Spiders go on a little bit of a road trip, starting off in Minneapolis where they'll face the Minnesota Twins, who are wearing a throwback to their last World Series title 25 years ago. So if you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. As we jump right into the first game, Jordan Balazovic taking the mound for the Minnesota Twins. Hasn't had the best of starts to his season. Josh Naylor will be leading off for the Spiders today. The Spiders got a lot of players currently on the bench getting some rest. And the very first batter of the day, Josh Naylor takes a home run on pitch number 2. So just like that, the Spiders get their day started with a 1-run lead, a 5th home run of the season for Josh Naylor, who puts the Cleveland Spiders up, and Jordan Balazovic continues his struggles. Next up, Donovan Solano has been our best hitter easily so far this season. Gets a bloop single that drops in between the second baseman and the right fielder. And with that hit, Donovan Solano extends a hit streak now to 12 games, something to keep an eye out for. Andres Gimenez up next. First pitch swinging as well. He flies out, though, to left field. That'll be caught by Rooker, and that'll be the first out of the Spiders this inning. And we'll take a look at how their lineup stacks up today. We've already seen Naylor, Solano, and Gimenez, followed by Eddie in the 4th spot. Bradley Zimmer's in center today. Eaton gets to start in right. Jose Ramirez batting all the way down in 7th. And you'll have Hedges at 8 behind the plate. And Jake Bauers, who we saw go homer in the last Major League episode. He will be the DH for today. First pitch swinging is Eddie, and he puts this one into right field. So that's another base hit for the Spiders. Now Bradley Zimmer, 0-2 pitch, hits this one down the left field line. That's going to get picked up by Rooker, but a run is going to score, and the Spiders have a 2-0 lead as Zimmer has another clutch base hit. How about Adam Eaton up next? Goes down, golfs a changeup over the wall in right field, and the Spiders have a 5-0 lead here. Still only 1 out in the first inning. Adam Eaton, the former White Sox, has been a pleasure to have since coming over to Cleveland. And the Spiders' hot start to 5-0. Next batter, Jose Ramirez. He hits this one right into the shift. Nice play out there by Arias to put him away for out number 2. And then Austin Hedges, 2-1 count, dribbles this one over to first. Spiders get 5 in their first half inning. That's a nice cushion for Ethan Hankins, who's making his 2nd MLB start of his career. We saw his first start in our last Major League episode. He had 5 innings pitched, didn't get a decision, but only gave up 1 earned run and struck out 8 batters. He'll start off his day against Byron Buxton, the Gold Glove Silver Slugger and All-Star from a season ago, and he hits an infield single thanks to his speed. No play by Solano. Next up, Jorge Polanco, 2-2 pitch is hit deep into right field. Eaton will get underneath this one for the first out of the inning. And we'll take a look at the Twins lineup today. Saul Buxton and Polanco. Next is going to be the second baseman Luis Arias, followed by Miguel Sano, who leads the Twins in slugging this year. Then the 2015 AL MVP Josh Donaldson, Jake Cade, the DH, the former Tiger Wilson Ramos, Brent Rooker in left, and Johan Mieses is the right fielder today. Luis Arias 2-0 pitch to him now. He hits this one into center field. That's also going to get down for a base hit. And Buxton's going to use his speed, try to get to third, and he does. So runners now on the corners. A little bit of early trouble for Hankins, who gets Miguel Sano to hit a deep shot to left field. This is going to be caught by Eddie, but Buxton is going to tag with ease. So the Twins, they do get 1 here in the first, 5-1. Next up, Donaldson, the former MVP, hits one into left, but it's going to hang just enough to be caught. But the Twins chip away at the lead. We'll stay with the Twins' bottom second. Here's Jake Cade leading off, and he hits the one to left center, but Eddie puts that one away as well. Now it's the former Tiger Wilson Ramos, and he draws a full pitch walk. So that puts him on first base for Brent Rooker. 1-2 to Rooker, and he swings and misses on an inside fastball. Nice pitch by Hankins to get out number 2. And Johan Mieses will come into the plate. This is his first year as a major leaguer. 25 years old out of Dominican Republic, and he pops up a pitch into shallow center. That'll be put away. So the Twins get nothing in the second. Top 3 back with the Spiders. Here's Eddie leading off, the former Minnesota Twin, and he chops for the first out. Nice cover by Balazovic. Next up, Bradley Zimmer, 3-1 pitch to Zimmer. He looks at a high fastball called ball 4, so that puts another runner on base. Eaton, who we saw go a yard earlier this time, decides to lay down a bunt, and it's a successful one. as he reaches first. Now the Spiders runners on first and second for Ramirez. High fastball, just can't connect. Gets well underneath this one, slicing to right center. Caught by Buxton. However, runner will tag and go to third, and he'll make it in time. So that puts runners on the corners for Austin Hedges. First pitch he sees is a slider that catches the middle of the plate, and it is off of the wall in left center. 2 runs are going to come around and score for the Spiders, and Hedges has a 2 RBI double. Doesn't swing that good of a bat, but comes through clutch here, and that'll be it for Balazovic. Can't even get out of the 3rd inning. Matt Shoemaker will come in long relief, hoping to get a couple of innings out of him. He must close the inning first, and he'll have to do it against Jake Bowers. 2-2 to Bowers. He can't connect on the splitter, but the Spiders go up now by 6. We'll stay in the 4th with the top of the lineup, and Naylor goes yard on a 1-0 pitch. Perfectly times the fastball to right. Such a sweet sound. His 6th homer of the season. 418 gives now the Spiders a 7-run lead as they go up 8-1. And the Twins not having any sort of answer as Terry Francona cheers on from the dugout. We go into the 5th now. Zimmer leading off for the Spiders. Fastball drilled into right. Another base hit. Another leadoff man as well. How about Adam Eaton? 2-2 to Eaton. Sinker pushes it the other way. It's going to be caught, so that'll be the first out of the inning. That brings up Jose Ramirez. 0-1 to Ramirez. Chopper right side of the infield. There's not going to be a double play attempt, so Zimmer does move to second now, 2 away for Austin Hedges. Already has 2 RBIs today. Hits this one up the middle, and Zimmer's going to round third and come home, and that's the 3rd RBI of the day for Hedges. 9-1 Spiders. This one's turning into a blowout. Still 2 batters out, and Jake Bowers hits this one into center field. So the Spiders not done. That's going to take us to the top of the lineup. Naylor, who went yard in his last at-bat, ropes one into right field. That's another base hit. Hedges going to round third, come home. Throw is not in time. No play at the plate. Spiders pushing home their 10th run. They're now up by 9. That's going to do it for Shoemaker. J.A. Happ comes in out of the pen, 4.91 ERA, lefty, hoping to stagger this offense. Starts off with the righty Solano, not the best call if you ask me. He's going to hit that one up the middle, and we have a 10-run lead here for the Spiders. This one's almost at the mercy rule, you would think. Jimenez up next, 2-1, gets jammed, but puts a curveball into left field. The Spiders not done, everything falling for a base hit. Now up 12-1. How about Eddie? Well, he does chop this one to first. Sano has it, flips to half. That'll end the 5th, but by an 11-run lead, we're just going to take a look at the highlights now. Spiders in the 5th do have a runner on third and do push him home here with the base hit, so it's now a 10-run lead. And later, bases loaded for Josh Donaldson, and the former MVP hits a grand slam to left center. So just like that, after 12-1, it's now 12-6. A grand salami gets the fans on their feet as Donaldson rounds the bases. Hankins only needs 1 more out, and he'd get credited with the win, but he's not making it easy on himself. 12-6, his ERA will take an inflation, but the Spiders at the end of the day are still up by 6 runs. Hankins actually doesn't make it through the inning. Nick Whitgren will come in relief, so Hankins gets another no decision, and Whitgren will finish off the inning. And that'll be the final score of this one, 12-6. We're going to skip the last 4 innings. No offense happened, but the Spiders do pick up the victory. It was an explosive early start, as the Twins did show a little bit of life, but even with the grand slam, couldn't pick up the W. 12 runs on 15 hits for the Spiders, 6 runs on 9 hits for the Twins. Whitgren gets the win since he came in relief. Loss goes to Balazovic, and Josh Naylor gets named player of the game. Go into the second game of the series, and we drop it to the Twins 4-2. So Buxton and Sano was the offense for the Twins in this one as they both homered. Naylor also homered again, going 2 for 4, but we dropped that one. And then in game 3, we dropped as well 6-2. So back-to-back losing series, as if you remember, we lost to the Tigers in the last series. 4 home runs for the Twins, and Plesac, another rough outing to start his season. That drives us to the second series of the episode as we have a road trip to Boston. We're actually not going to play the first game of this series. We're going to play game 3. And in game 1, the Red Sox come from behind and win. Matt Carpenter hits a 3-run walk-off homer in the 9th. as Karinchak blows a save. Second game, we do win 8-3 thanks to Ahmed Rosario's 3-for-4 day with a double and 4 RBIs. And Ramirez did also hit a solo shot as well. That takes us to the rubber match, but before we get there, I wanted to look at this game just because look at this score. The Nationals beat the Rays 20-2. Good Lord, that's a beatdown as the Nationals are 10-17. The Rays are 14-12, but that score would not show it. And we're going to go into the rubber match of this one on Mother's Day in the MLB Network featured matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Spiders. The winner of this one will take the series. Starting pitcher for the Red Sox will be Danny Duffy, who takes the mound. Got a W in his last outing in Toronto, so that was his first official win of the season in 5 starts. He'll start off his day against, for the Spiders, it will be Ahmed Rosario back at the top of the lineup, gotten his average up to 227, and on the third pitch of the ballgame does line out to right field. So we'll take a look at the Spiders lineup today. More of the originals that you would expect to see as they are rested. Rosario followed by Solano, Ramirez, Eddie in the 4 spot. Luplo, since it is a lefty, will be in right field. Miller gets to call at DH today. Yu Chang will be playing first, so no Naylor. And then Jimenez at short, and Roberto Perez will get the call behind the plate. Here is Donovan Solano. 0-1 pitch to him. Rope to third base. However, Devers does have it, and he does throw him out at first. So now to our cleanup spot. Jose Ramirez back in the 3-hole after being in the 7th spot earlier this episode, but he repeats just what Solano did, and that'll be the end of the first. We'll watch Ethan Hankins take the mound again. We've seen a good start and a bad start, so we'll have to see what Ethan Hankins does in his 3rd appearance. We will not focus on Hankins that much more. I did want to just watch his 3 starts to start the year just to see how he does in trying to replace Shane Bieber's production. He gets Xander Bogaerts to the line out here to start the day for the Red Sox, and we'll take a look at their lineup. Next up, you'll see Alex Verdugo, followed by JD Martinez, who was their bats to watch out for. Finished 3rd last year in AL MVP voting and led all the majors last year in home runs. Then you'll see the Silver Slugger Devers, the former Royal Soler, the former Gardner Carpenter, Franchi Cordero in left, Bobby Dahlbeck at first, and Kevin Plawecki behind the plate. Here was a base hit by Alex Verdugo with 1 away, so that'll put him on first for JD Martinez, who also hits a base hit into right field. So 2 singles given up by Hankins here, putting himself in a little bit of trouble. How about Rafael Devers, the man you don't want at the plate? He chops it over to first, throw to second, but the throw to first not back in time as the battery level is low. Solano gets taken out on the throw attempt. Runners on the corners now, 2 away, but a fastball blows by Soler, so that'll end the inning. Both teams scoreless to start this ballgame. Kevin Plawecki at the plate here to start the bottom of the 3rd. He chops one to right to the pitcher. Hankins will field it, throw him out at first base. It is Mother's Day, so you'll take a look at the nice pink bats. That's a nice feature. I do like the touch. And speaking of touch, here's a touch base hit up the middle into center for a 1-out single. Next up, Alex Verdugo, 2-1. This one's hit into left field, another base hit. So Red Sox once more put 2 away with 2 on board with 1 out. And then JD Martinez ropes one to left center over the green monster. And that'll be how the first runs of this ball game are scored. Martinez's 9th home run of the season. I mentioned earlier in the episode, he led all the majors last year with 42 homers. He's off to another hot start, and the Red Sox DH puts them up 3-0 in the 3rd. Next batter up, Rafael Devers also can swing a bat. Silver Slugger last year as well. However, our 3rd baseman almost gets him at first. I thought Ramirez was actually going to make that play. Devers is safe. That brings up Jorge Soler, who strikes out again, this time on a high fastball for the 2nd out of the inning. And the former Cardinal Matt Carpenter, with the game-winning homer in Game 1, hits one deep to right, but it will stay in the ballpark this time. But the Red Sox push home the first 3 runs of the inning. Hankins only goes 3 as Emmanuel Clase does have to come in relief here in the 4th. His first batter he will see is Franchi Cordero, who lines one to left. A base hit, puts one on. Clase has kind of struggled to start this season. He does get the next batter, Dahlbeck, to swing and miss on a strikeout. But he's surrendered some base runners and some earned runs. Here's another base hit given up, this time into right field. And Cordero will go all the way to 3rd. So runners on the corners to the top of the lineup. Xander Bogaerts, chopper to first. That one probably could have been fielded, but it's right through the glove of Chang. That's an unfortunate, as that'll bring home another run for the Red Sox. And that'll end the day for Class A. Tony Watson will come in relief. Has yet to give up an earned run in 12 innings. Hoping he can do the same here. But here's a base hit into the left field. It's going to get down in front of Eddie. Now we have bases loaded, 1 out. And it's for JD Martinez. 1-2 pitch. Hit deep to right. This one will stay in the ballpark. They will test the arm of Luplow. And there's not going to be a play at the plate. Red Sox up 5-0. Still got to get through the inning. Devers hits it right over to second base, so that will end it. But now the Red Sox continue to expand their lead. Do the Spiders have any sort of answer? Top 5, Jimenez will draw the leadoff walk, so at least they get a base runner here. That brings up the next batter, Perez, who hits one deep to left center. And this one is going to be caught at the track. Alex Verdugo with a lot of ground to cover gets to the ball. That's 1 away. Ahmed Rosario now, slider. Too much of the plate, ropes it into left. That's now 2 base runners for Donovan Solano. 1-2, high fastball, tries to push it the other way. It doesn't get down. That's the second out of the inning. And Jose Ramirez now steps to the plate. First pitch to Ramirez. He swings, hits it right over to first. The Gold Glove, Dahlbeck has it. And the Spiders are still scoreless. Back to the Red Sox offense. Phil Maton comes in relief. 2.51 ERA. A much better season this time around. He starts the 6th against Kevin Plawecki. He gets him to look at strike 3. 3 pitches blown right by us. The first out. And the next batter, Xander Bogaerts. Chopper over to second. And Maton has the first 2 away. How about Alex Verdugo? Full count. Hits it to left field. It's going to get down in front of Eddie. So a 2-out single for the Red Sox. And JD Martinez once again steps to the plate. Full count, ropes one to left center. This one's trouble. It's off of the Green Monster. Runner was going, so Verdugo is going to come all the way around and score. 6-0 Red Sox. Martinez another RBI to his stellar start. How about Devers? We're going to bring in Nick Whitgren in relief, get a fresh pitcher. However, it is a lefty-righty matchup, so this will be interesting. 3-1 to Devers. He looks at ball 4. I don't even know if Whitgren wanted to really test Devers there. That puts the force at the bases. Next batter is a swing and miss on Soler. They get the matchup they wanted. But the Red Sox once more push home another run. We'll go top 8. Still scoreless are the Spiders. Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate. He's 1 for 3 today. First pitch he sees the fastball right over the middle, but can't do anything with it. So lazy fly out to center. How about Donovan Solano? A 2-1 fastball. He turns on it to left, and this one's off of the wall. Solano rounds first, comes to second. He does get on board, so that's a 1-out double. Jose Ramirez now has a runner in scoring position. First pitch to Ramirez is a pitch, but Solano's actually going to steal thirds. No really contest. So now he's just 90 feet away. The next pitch, Ramirez ropes it to short. It's knocked down by Bogaerts, and that's going to be a run. So, Spiders get on the board now, 6-1. They're going to rule that an error. And then Ramirez, the very next pitch, is actually going to be taken off on a hit and run. He's going to get all the way to third base. So, Spiders with a little bit of aggressive base running here to try to get some runs. As Luplow, the next batter, gets a base hit into left. And the Spiders now have 2. Danny Duffy surrenders his first runs of the game, and that'll do it for him. Strong performance. 2 earned runs in 7 1/3 is not bad. But Matt Barnes will come in relief for the Red Sox. 6.52 ERA. That's not what you'd like to see, but hoping to surrender these 2 batters on base. Owen Miller is the first batter he sees. He pops up in the foul territory. Easy out. And the next batter is Yu Chang, who gets a 2-2 fastball, and he pops it up into center field. So Matt Barnes does put the 2 runners on base. Josh Taylor will come in the 9th inning, trying to close the door on the Spiders. Not a save situation, so the lefty will just hope to get an inning of work. First batter he sees is Jimenez, and he gets them to swing and miss on a slider running away. Nice pitch. And then the next batter, Perez, will get a curveball low, but he golfs this one over the wall in left. What a swing by Perez as he goes down with the wedge and pulls it out. 3rd home run of the season for Perez. That's what we paid $12.5 million to see, a little bit more. But the Red Sox now up by 3, as it's now 6-3. That'll take us to the top of the lineup. Ahmed Rosario up next. 1-1, jammed on a slider, is an easy fly out. But Taylor has seen 3 batters, so the Red Sox will turn it over to their closer. Darwinzon Hernandez comes in out of the pen, looking to go a perfect 6 for 6 to start the season. Only needs 1 out. You have to do it against Donovan Solano. Solano is 1 for 4 on the day. Second pitch from Hernandez is roped perfectly timed to left center, and it's off of the wall. Solano rounds first, comes to second, has his second double of the day. And that'll put another runner in scoring position for Jose Ramirez. 1-1 to Ramirez, a high fastball, but he just pops it up into center. It's going to be caught by Verdugo, and that is how this one will end. Hernandez does get the save as the Red Sox win Game 3 and the series by a final score of 6-3, and the Spiders are dropping a little bit of steam. That's their 3rd straight series loss. We see the Tigers, the Twins, and the Red Sox. Still one of the best teams in the American League, but maybe a little bit of sign of concern. 6 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors for the Red Sox, while the Spiders get 3 runs on 10 hits. JD Martinez does get your player of the game. Hankins gets his first decision. It's a loss, and the win goes to Danny Duffy. Now, after this one, I did want to make a roster move. I feel like the offense hasn't fully clicked, so I will send Yu Chang down to AAA. And the reason because of that is because I've also been a little bit concerned with the pitching, and I wanted to get another arm in the bullpen. So we will call up Cal Quantrill, who started the season off in AAA. We did see him struggle in the AAA opening day game, but I need another arm in the pen. He can be reliable, so we'll see what Cal Quantrill can do in middle relief. Next episode, we do have 2 series, but it's also AA opening day, so we'll be going back down to the farm to see how the Akron Rubber Ducks begin their season against the Altoona Curve. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.